Welcome to ISTV News. This is Panorama giving you the news. Let's see the top stories. Survey begins for setting up regional composite center for handicapped and disabled persons, announces Minister Mirabai. News in detail. Social Welfare Minister A.K. Mirabai today informed that a team of officials from the Union Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment has arrived in Imphal and is conducting survey for the suitable site for establishing a regional composite center for the handicapped and disabled persons. The minister said this while participating in the inaugural function of a 3-day training program for empowering the women health at the training hall of the Rural Women and Children's Welfare Development at Tabungkok. Joint Secretary of the Department H. Rupachandra, Officer on Special Duty S. Chabra, Dr. Raju Ali from the Union Ministry and Assistant Regional Director Lanu Wanboy also attended the function. As part of the function, 50 embroidery machines and 50 tailoring machines were distributed to women who have completed training. The program was organized by Manipur State Women Development Corporation. Those who spoke at the function opined that empowering the women is quite necessary. There are a lot of differences between the women of Manipur and women of other states. State Commissioner L. Ibomja said a trend is emerging in Manipur in which the young girls are better than the boys in education and more talented and qualified. The boys are indulging in all kinds of intoxicants. Minister Mirabai further said that the women of Manipur are leading in almost every field, not only fighting bravely in the Nupilal. While taking part in the various issues of the state, the women also need to be good mothers. It is also necessary to know what kind of power is granted by the Constitution of India to the women, she said.
Equal right and equal Nupa Nupi Aniki Marata, Manaba Kunaya Magi, Manaba Chatum Panaba, the equal Sambidana, 8 milliard whenever, although Nasi equal Nupi Madugi, Maman Madugi, by equal Mahayado, Hanga Konabangam Drieva, equal Piriba Sambidana Piriba, Adikan Mayam Singase. Equal Isane, Isabu implement of the river, Makadi, Kayo with the soup Kanaba, Amana Lame Haraga, Equida, Nansakti, Pilamani, Hyderanaso, I did a waiver. But say Equina, when the Kangatai, Ozaburu, Equida, Kangabakaya Singazo, Tapi, the Binaba Mayam Sing, Labor Mayam Sing, Kangaba Hangatai.
Pokrambam Hepari Meitei of Manipur, who represented India in the 2nd International Thangta Championship 2014, has bagged gold medal. A 15-member team including 2 officials of India participated in the championship held from August 28 to September 1 at Sungju of South Korea. The championship was organized jointly by the World Thangta Federation and World Martial Arts Union South Korea. Player from Manipur, P. Hepari Meitei, head of the Indian team, H. Prem Kumar, and team coach N. Jivan took part in the championship. India was the 3rd in the medal tally, winning 7 gold, 3 silver and 3 bronze medals. Uzbekistan won the overall team champion and the Philippines was adjudged the first team runner. P. Hepari Meitei won a gold. A warm reception was given to the players and officials who took part in the championship at Imphal Airport today. Giving his opinion, Hepari Meitei said, with the continuous guidance of his teachers, he would continue to play to reach the zenith. Head of Indian team H. Prem Kumar said, the Thangta martial art, which originated in Manipur, has now spread to the whole world. Mesmerizing cultural performances of Thangta were presented before the people of various countries. He said, if there was no financial constraint, many more players from Manipur could have participated in the championship.
moichu thang sana ngak tani sana da khoi style li sana de moina amuka yana nga sai join tong ni yawning bai tare yawning bani na makhoi na sana yam freestyle la sana banga mak bani adig mi ma singa yame sana ba su hekta hard work si sana khale hekta khoi phangdi adi ji mai ke no ma ade Philippines ka hekta kar lak chalaga nga sai gi mahausa khoi sene sen sana da khoi gi defeat cha ba ngang wo khong ka pado adu mai do na moi anga nga ji thoi na thang ta si gi defeat cha ra ko wo khong ka pu ngam adu yon interest to de aduna ai khoi third place ti tai taraga su ai ngon da di world federation president na moina chejong na nungai ta su pokte.
Even as the indefinite blockade on the national highways called by the United Naga Council UNC has begun from today, the prices of essential commodities in the city markets are remaining as usual except for few items. A staff reporter AC Arun went from shop to shop at the Quiraman market to survey the prices of essential commodities and found out that most of the commodities are priced at the earlier rate. However, some shops were found selling potato a bit higher than the earlier price. Potato at this particular shop was priced at 1,250 rupees a bag. A few days back, the same was priced at 1,150 rupees a bag. Moreover, there has been a slight increase in the price of onion also. Just a few days back, onion was priced at 37 or 38 rupees per kilogram. But today, it has been increased to 39 rupees. Unless the concerned authority takes a preventive measure first, a broad change in the price of commodities is expected in the coming days. The second earthquake monitoring observatory in India, Multi-Parametric Geophysical Observatory, was inaugurated today by Secretary, Ministry of Earth Sciences, Government of India, Dr. Silas Nayak at Langtabal Khopum Village, Imphal West. Secretary Dr. Silas Nayak, VC of Manipur University, Professor HNK Sharma, Principal Investigator of Earth Sciences Department MU, Professor Arun Kumar were the presidium members at the inaugural function. Addressing the gathering, Professor HNK Sharma said, since the second multi-parametric geophysical observatory is open, students will now find it easier to do research work on the causes and preventive measures of earthquake.
However, scholars yamna challenging way ba sigumba data since analyze oga yakhoi karam ba yuara bisi tokyo akan tokyo karam ina so magnetic parameter ka main so electric parameter ka main so movement crust movement crustal movement ka main to ga see yamna challenging still not solved. Prediction of earthquake, the problem is still throughout the world doing research, not so.
Dr. Silas Nayak said, it is highly important to have such observatory in an earthquake-prone zone like Manipur. It will not only benefit Manipur, but also the entire northeastern states.
And that is the precise reason we have started with this multi-parametric laboratory. But we would be very happy to further increase the different projects related based on this study and to study the entire Indo-Burmese area.
Deputy Speaker Preso Simre today donated one LED TV set and one VCD player to the CH Ibohal Institute for Mentally Retarded at Changangai Uchekon in connection with the Teachers' Day celebration, which falls tomorrow, the 5th September. Besides, he also presented gifts to the teachers of the institute. The distribution ceremony was attended by students, teachers and non-teaching staffs of the institute. Speaking at the function, Preso Simre lauded the role taken by the teachers. The mentally retarded children also like to play, live happily and get educational knowledge like other normal children. It is not an easy task to teach the normal children, but teaching and caring for the mentally retarded children need a great effort. In fact, the role played by the teachers is highly condemnable, he said. Further, the teachers must take care of and teach the mentally retarded children with love. Moreover, the teachers are expected to render their service thinking that they were sent by God to look after the children with heart and soul, he said.
ꯑꯩꯅ ꯑꯣꯖꯥꯁꯤꯡꯒꯤ ꯌꯥꯝꯅ ꯊꯥꯒꯠꯅꯤꯡꯉꯤ ꯃꯔꯝꯗꯤ ꯃꯁꯤꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯑꯉꯥꯡꯁꯤꯡꯗ ꯁꯦꯡꯅꯕ ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯇꯝꯕꯤꯕꯁꯤꯗꯤ ꯑꯦꯛꯁꯇ꯭ꯔꯥꯏꯐꯔꯠ ꯑꯃ ꯌꯥꯎꯗ꯭ꯔꯕꯗꯤ ꯗꯦꯗꯤꯀꯦꯁꯟ ꯑꯃ ꯌꯥꯎꯗ꯭ꯔꯕꯗꯤ aduga kathokpa aduga moida hehanba aduga parental feeling ama masige ekoi angang singni ko haina khanba ma yododi madu tambi bangam potni.
People of Kumbi Assembly constituency drew the attention of the authority concerned for repairing of the deplorable Kumbi Sagolpat road at the earliest. A team of the ISTV News visited the road and found the road in the worst condition. Speaking to the ISTV News, a resident of Sagolpat area said that the road is a lifeline for villagers living at Saiton, Logtonbi, Lapokpi, Kumantem Chanam and Saiton Mang. The road is very important as it connects all the villages. He further said the road has been lying unrepaired by the authority concerned since many years and creating a lot of problem to the villagers. It has become a havoc to the villagers. He drew the attention of the authority concerned to repair the deplorable road at the earliest.
कोई एमएलए लेरंबा दुई मतम दगी हुजिकी नौकारी एमएलए ना नुंग मै केमता थादद्री सेंगा अदुम यारगदी कुमसिगी लोंग नंगनबा नुंग थाबिद्रो मसी मक्तगी कोई मसी नोमिनी दगी यारगदी थबक कोई कनुजिंगी मेलनी कोमजिंजी अदुगा मतुंगा कतवान दालो पुलिस प्रोग्राम दा पकोटपा कोई तोरगजु हुजि खुदकी बा लोकसी नंगनबा कोमजिंगी से नुंग पारगदी से पुछुगा यादे मसी कोई लोमी प्रजानी महुत सिलगा इसामक मणिपुर लोमी कुंबी एरिया की जो इसामक लोकेन सेक्रेटरी वजरी.
Now the national and international news. Ahead of Teachers' Day, Prime Minister Narendra Modi today said teaching is not a profession but Zivan Dharam, a way of life, and asked teachers to understand changes happening across the world to prepare the new generation accordingly. Interacting with the 350 national awardee teachers who will be felicitated by President Pranab Mukherjee on Teachers' Day tomorrow, Modi said a teacher never retires and always endeavors to teach the new generation, according to an official statement. The Home Ministry today asked the Intelligence Bureau (IB) to verify the authenticity of an Al-Qaeda video that returns to tag the terrorist outfits campaigned to India. Ministry officials said the IB has been asked to send a report as early as possible, giving details of the video, its authenticity and possible place of uploading. The IB, which constantly monitors the activities of the terror outfit operating in the country and its neighborhood, is expected to send a report within a day or two, officials said. US media and intelligence agencies said today that Al-Qaeda has established a new branch to wage jihad in India, revive its caliphate and impose Sharia in the Indian subcontinent. The creation of the group called Kedat al-Jihad in the Indian subcontinent was announced by As-Sahad, Al-Qaeda's official media outlet, in a lengthy video posted on social media outlets including YouTube. Andhra Pradesh Chief Minister N. Chandrababu Naidu on Thursday announced Vijayawada as the capital of Andhra Pradesh. The announcement was made in the State Assembly. Naidu said the cabinet met on September 1 and resolved to locate a capital city in a central place of the state around Vijayawada and go to decentralized development of the state with 3 mega cities and 14 smart cities. It is proposed to go for land pooling system to be worked out by cabinet subcommittee, he said. Nearly 50% of the representations received by the committee favored Vijayawada, Guntur region as the best location for the capital area, Chandrababu said. In Jammu and Kashmir, flash floods and landslides triggered by heavy rain have claimed 13 lives. 8 persons, including a BSF officer, were killed in incidents of landslides and flash floods in Jammu region alone. 5 persons died in house collapse in Resi district. A red alert has been sounded along River Chenab besides other rivers in Rajouri and Poonch by the administration. Hundreds of people have been evacuated from the houses and localities in the flood-prone areas. The exact details about loss of lives and property were being ascertained as the power and water supply, besides telecommunication system, was disrupted at many places since yesterday. However, well over 100 people were reportedly marooned in many of flood-hit areas across Jammu region. Sources said that the Jammu-Srinagar National Highway and the Batode-Dora National Highway was also closed following landslides on Thursday morning. The situation was no different in other hilly districts of Ramban, Katwa and Udhampur, where many link roads were closed. Former Chief Minister of Uttar Pradesh Kalyan Singh was on Thursday sworn in as the 20th Governor of Rajasthan. Chief Justice of Rajasthan High Court Sunil Ambani administered the oath of office to Singh at a ceremony held at Raj Bhavan in Jaipur. Australian Prime Minister Tony Abbott arrived in Mumbai this morning on a two-day visit to India. In Mumbai, he will interact with business leaders. The Australian Prime Minister will also felicitate young cricketers in the presence of Indian batting maestro Sachin Tendulkar and Australian cricket greats Adam Gilchrist and Brett Lee. Prime Minister Tony Abbott will leave for New Delhi in the evening. He will meet Pranab Mukherjee, Prime Minister Narendra Modi and External Affairs Minister Sushma Swaraj tomorrow. On the eve of his visit to India, Mr. Abbott had said he plans to sign a nuclear cooperation agreement that will allow Australia to sell uranium to India. The Australian Prime Minister will hold delegation-level talks with his Indian counterpart on a wide range of issues of international, regional and bilateral importance. The delegation-level talks will also include a discussion on cooperation in key areas of security, defense and trade. Well, that's all we have for now. But before we wind up, let's have a quick look at top stories once again. Survey begins for setting up regional composite center for handicapped and disabled persons, announces Minister Mirabai. Thanks for watching our news, and for more updates, please stay tuned.